Dear students, how are you all? Hope all are keeping fine and safe at home. Today we will learn chapter 2, the 4 stone ages. Stone was the primitive people used stone as in their everyday life. They used stones. So the historians prefer to call this age as stone ages. Okay?
We will be starting with the 4 stone ages. There was a time, generally known as the prehistoric times, when there were no written records because by then writing had not developed. In such cases, we developed an archaeological evidences such as the remains of monuments or ancient buildings, tools, drawings with stone tools in the caves and on rocks, some paintings, ancient pottery, etc. This chapter help us to know about the important steps in the process which lasted for a very long period of time, during which man improved his life by making necessary changes in the lifestyle according to his needs. Those times, stone was largely used by the primitive humans in their everyday life, that historians prefer to call this period as the Stone Age. Now, let me say about the Stone Age. In the Stone Age, stone was used as the principal raw material for tools. What was used as the principal raw material? Stone was used as the principal raw material. Stone was used for making tools, not just for tools, making weapons also. Stone Age began roughly 2.5 million years ago. During Stone Age, human beings passed through different stages of biological and cultural evolution. In this picture, you can see that there is significant change in the face. So students, look at the picture. In the last chapter also we studied about the evolution of mankind. The humans' jaws started shrinking. They start to move upright. Brain started developing. All these points we have learnt already in chapter 1, evolution of mankind. Now we are going to learn about the division of stone ages. On the basis of the quality and type of stone tools used by the early humans, the Stone Age has been further divided into 4: Paleolithic or Old Stone Age, Mesolithic or Middle Stone Age, Neolithic or New Stone Age, Chalcolithic or Copper Stone Age. Now we are Okay, students, I repeat, Stone Age is divided into 4 and this division was based on the quality of tools, stone tools they were used. Now we are going to learn about first stage, Paleolithic Age. It lasted from 5 lakh BC to about 10,000 BC. Students, BC stands for before the birth of Jesus Christ. AD stands for Anno Domini. The years or the events happened after the birth of Jesus Christ. Students, let us go into detail about Paleolithic or Stone Age, Old Stone Age. Why is it called so? Because Paleolithic is a Greek word. Paleo means old and lithos means stone. If we combine these two words, it becomes Paleolithic Age. Thus, this age is called Old Stone Age and also called Primitive Age or the Prehistoric Age. In these ages, man used stone as tool and weapons. Students, see the images. In the last class, we have learnt about prehistoric age. There was no written records. We have only archaeological sources. Here we have tools. Different types of tools were made of stone. They used it to chop fruit and roots, to cut meat and bones, to cut trees and to make the bark of the trees and animal skin. For the tools they used used flint stone. Flint stone is hard stone, green color, and could easily be shaped. Thus it was used to make tools, choppers and hand axes. Now next image shows that one map. In this map you can see that the Paleolithic stone tools have been discovered from Bhimbetka, Madhya Pradesh, then Hansgi, Karnataka, and Kurnool, Andhra Pradesh. From these sites, the excavators found some stone tools. Okay, see the sites: Bhimbetka, then Hansgi and Kurnool. Okay, now we are going to learn about the discovery of fire. Students, the primitive men or the Paleolithic men discovered fire by chance. By chance they discovered fire. This was the major discovery of the old Stone Age. Fire changed primitive man's life. He got warmth and light from it. He could cook the flesh of the animals, which became tastier and could easily chew. He could also scare away animals by burning fire at the entrance of the cave during night. So these are the advantages of fire. Okay, what are the advantages? I make you to understand once again. They got warmth and light, and they could cook flesh. Then they could scare away the animals, and also the burning fire at the entrance of the cave during night to get the light. Okay, now we are going to learn about the food habits of the Paleolithic men. They were hunters and wanderers. Now listen, they moved from place to place in search of food and water. What is the reason behind of going from one place to another? The primitive man didn't know how to produce food. He was a food gatherer. So if he had stayed at a place for a long time, he would have been eaten up all the available fruits and tubers, plants, animals, resources, etc. Primitive men or the Paleolithic people was not aware about the domestication. So they moved for the animals to hunt and eat their flesh. One of the other reasons, different seasons, and because of the different season also they moved from one place to another in search of variety of fruits and all. One of the other reason is need of water. Everyone needs water to survive. So primitive man moved for water in dry seasons. See this pig. In this pig, one dog also with the dog was the first domesticated animal, and these men were carrying one of the dead animal what they hunt, and they are bringing their caves to eaten it up. Okay, see this pig also. Next we are going to say about shelter For shelter, he went to caves and sometimes hid himself behind the thick trees and leaves for shelter against rough weather and wild animals. See the pic of the caves. In these caves they lived that time. Next is the painting. Okay, painting. See the pic. The primitive humans were very good artists. They mainly painted on the walls of the caves they lived in. The earliest sample of primitive art are about 30,000 years old. Paleolithic paintings mainly depict hunting scenes, figures of animals and a group of human beings. Next, children, they used colors also that time. Different colors were used in the cave paintings. The colors were made from mixture of plant extracts and powdered laterite soil. In addition to the figures of the bison and boar, you can see some figures of the horse, deer, lion, leopard, etc. in the cave paintings. Okay, so we can say that these pictures gave life to the early life of human beings. So we can say cave paintings are a source of information about the early human life. See the pic. Okay. Next we are going to learn about the Mesolithic Age. One of the next age we are going to start. Mesolithic Age. The term Mesolithic is derived from the two Greek words meso meaning middle and the lithos means stone. It is also called Middle Stone Age. It is the middle part of the Stone Age between the Paleolithic Age and the Neolithic Age. Students, listen here. In Europe, the Mesolithic Age falls between the end of the last glacial period. Then the beginning of the agriculture started. The Mesolithic people lived by hunting, gathering and fishing, and the period is characterized by the use of the microliths and the first domestication of the animal. I already told you that was dog. Okay. Now we are going to learn about the tools used by the Mesolithic Age. The tools were microlithic tools they used. Stone tools of the Mesolithic Age were much smaller and sharper than the Paleolithic Stone Age. See the pic. In the Paleolithic Age they used the rough big stones. Now there is a change. So there is a difference, wide difference in the tools. Here I repeat, they are much smaller and sharper than the Paleolithic stone tools. They were therefore called microlithic tools. They were generally 1 to 5 cm long and included scrapers, borers, sickles, arrowheads, etc. Now see this map of India. Some major sites are shown. The excavation site, it is one of some of the major sites of the tools from there they have found in India. Mesolithic tools have been discovered in India from various sites of Rajasthan, then Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, see these Paleolithic tools are found from these various sites. I repeat, the sites are Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, now we are going to have a comparison study between the Paleolithic Age and the Neolithic Age. We will have a comparison between these two ages. See, Paleolithic tools was rough, big, crude. From the picture also you can understand this. Now the Mesolithic tools was polished, and Microliths. Again, some points are there. Paleolithic age people used 8 flesh of 100 animals, fruits, vegetables, and fresh water and fishes, fresh fishes from the rivers. And also they don't have any knowledge about the domestication of animals. And also they wandered from here to there for searching food. Some of the other points of the Mesolithic age was they ate edible grass, fishes, etc. They domesticated dogs. Domestication started in the time of Mesolithic age. Then began settled life. Along with the tools, they have started to use bows and arrows. Now they started agriculture, so they have exchanged. They could exchange food, tools, etc.
Okay, students, let us conclude this session. We have learned today the Paleolithic age and the Mesolithic age. We have learned the differences between the stone tools they have used that time. Okay, in the next session, we will learn about the Neolithic age and the Chalcolithic age. Okay, students, bye. Take care.